You know how every pet tech brand out there claims to have the most accurate GPS fence ever? Well, SpotOn was actually the original pioneer that started that trend. It's the GPS dog fencing leader that set the bar. And for years, SpotOn has stood as the gold standard, the fence that dogs can't outrun and competitors can't outsmart. But here we are in 2025 with a flood of new collars hitting the market. And pet parents are left wondering, is SpotOn still worth $1,000? Well, today I'm going to break it down for you, what's inside the box, how it works, what truly makes it special, and the real advantages and drawbacks, and most importantly, whether or not it still holds that top spot. And hey, if you already feel like the SpotOn might be the one for your furry friend, and don't forget, you can also stack that with code EXCITED at checkout for an extra $75 off your total price. Now, when you open up your bright, shiny new SpotOn box, first thing you're going to see is the collar itself, which, as you can see, it's got a lot of perforations in it, so it's really adjustable, min and max for a variety of dog sizes. It can, my dog Aries' his neck is really big, and it fits him just fine. Then you got your quick start manual. You got a training guide in there, which was done by professional trainers, and you got your little tool for screwing on your long and your short contact points. And then, of course, you got the long and short contact points. This is the charging cradle. This is the primary method for charging the SpotOn. It has a USB-C port in the back, and the SpotOn just slides neatly into it. And then I'll show you here in a second. You just plug it into the back of the port. You got the USB-C cable, but you got the USB-A on one end. Fortunately, SpotOn also sends a little adapter with it too. So that's not something you get from a lot of these smart collars. They just send you the cord and not the adapter. And this one's a neat little fold out model, and it's pretty nice. Works good. Now let's break down the features, and let's start with what SpotOn calls true location accuracy. Now, SpotOn's big claim is precision, and unlike many other companies out there, they back it up with lab testing. The system can track up to 30 satellites at once, drawing signals from GPS, Galileo, GLONASS, and Beta. This means SpotOn can give you about 3 feet of accuracy under open sky and about 10 feet of accuracy under heavy tree cover, which is dramatically better than most GPS collars that drift about 15 to 20 feet. It also uses a dual feed active antenna, which is designed to filter reflected signals from buildings, sheds, dense canopy, you name it. These are common causes of false alerts on cheaper collars. So if your property has trees, hills, ponds, or barns, SpotOn is built specifically to avoid the wandering problems that other GPS fences face. Now, creating fences with SpotOn is actually pretty fun and flexible. You got two main options. You can walk out the boundary holding the collar, and the app will automatically map your exact fence line. Or if you can't physically walk the entire area, maybe you've got like hills or ponds, steep hills or something, you can simply draw the fence line on the app. SpotOn also supports multiple fences at the same time. It lets you set keep out zones around your pools or around your gardens and fences. And your fences can be massive, up to 100,000 acres. Plus, it works off-grid with no Wi-Fi or cell service necessary once the fences are saved. It's probably the most flexible dog fence system that you're likely to find. Like I said earlier, you can either draw your fence out or you can walk it out. In this case, we're just doing a quick little draw here. This isn't my actual fence. I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. But once you set it up, you can name it and everything, and then it loads it onto the collar and you're ready to go. Now, if you prefer, you got a lot of obstacles in your yard, like I said, steep hills, ponds, things you need to go around, you can walk it out as well. And as you walk, the GPS tracks you and sets out your fence for you. And when you're all done with it and you reach the end, you come back around to where you started, it will automatically fix the lines for you. So that's not something you have to be concerned about. Out here in the backyard, have a more of a suburban setting, and I like to do these twice just to make sure that there's an established consistency. And collar's going off, and I'll turn here right for the tree. You can see where I'm at, back it up a little bit, walk it up again, just to determine the accuracy and overall consistency of the SpotOn collar. Keep in mind that, hold on, right there at the tree again, keep in mind that this collar's been out for a while and it is still extremely accurate. Now we get to look at the SpotOn under an open sky. It's actually a really pretty day today. All we got going on here is some power lines, and collar goes off right there at the corner where I've got the fence line set up, and Again, as I did in the backyard, I like to test for consistency. So we'll walk it off again, see if it turns out to the same exact spot it was before. And we are good. Very accurate. Now for the deep woods test, got plenty of tree coverage out here, and I wanted to show you two things with this collar. I'll show you the tracking after we do the little testing segment here, see how accurate it is up underneath the heavy tree canopy. And the collar goes off right where I set the fence line. So that's not a big concern, but remember we were talking earlier about, 10 feet of space in heavy woods. You'll see on this next run here, as I walk forward again, it goes off a little earlier than the previous one. Probably about 5 feet away from the line. The first one was right on the line. Second one was about 5 feet early. And then as I walk out, I just want to kind of show you the tracking feature on here. I think it's really neat and it's very accurate. Now it does update a little slow. So about 5 to 10 seconds, you'll see a bump on the GPS. And that's the thing with SpotOn is when you're using just the regular containment mode, you don't see your dog moving around like you do on this map here. Only when you're tracking can you see your dog moving around, in the backyard playing, whatever it is they're doing. But it's accurate, updates every 5 to 10. Now the collar's battery life is impressive. You get over 40 hours of use without any kind of subscription and about 35 hours with the tracking enabled. It also has an extended battery mode for even longer run times. It charges rather quickly, about an hour and a half. Now, whether you're camping out for a weekend or you're letting your dog roam all day or you're just having some backyard playtime, SpotOn is built to last. In terms of durability, it's IP67 waterproof, which means it can handle swimming, rain, mud, snow without any issues. It's also made to endure extreme temperatures from -30 Fahrenheit to 120 Fahrenheit. It has a play hard, never stop attitude. This collar can keep up. Now, while you don't need a subscription to use the SpotOn, your fences work 100% offline. You do have the option to add the tracking of escape alerts, manual feedback, and remote commands with an optional cell plan. Now, many pet owners appreciate that this subscription is completely optional. And on top of that, SpotOn offers a free training program, US-based customer support 7 days a week, a 1-year warranty, and a 90-day no-hassle return window that even includes accidental forgiveness. Now, this makes SpotOn one of the more supportive brands in the GPS collar market. Okay, this is the hard sell part. Let's talk pricing because SpotOn isn't cheap. The base price is $999, which can definitely make you hesitate. But remember, you're not locked into a monthly subscription. Everything you need for fencing, containment, and your boundary warnings works fully without paying an ongoing fee. Now, that's a huge advantage when you compare it to other collars out there that charge you a monthly fee just to activate the fence. Now, of course, if you want the extras like the real-time tracking or the escape alerts, you can always add a cell plan later. It's totally optional. They also offer financing that breaks the cost down to about $45 per month, which makes it more manageable. And don't forget, you can save $75 instantly by using the code EXCITED at checkout. And that discount stacks with multi-collar savings, so if you have more than one dog, it gets even better. So let's weigh the pros and cons on this thing. On the plus side, the SpotOn is about 7 times more accurate than standard GPS fences out there. It works anywhere, even off-grid, and it does not require a subscription. You get custom-shaped and overlapping fences. It's built in the USA with excellent customer support, and it's waterproof and weatherproof. Now, on the downside, the upfront cost is high. It requires at least half an acre to function properly, and there's a slight learning curve, especially during the training part. Collar's heavier than some other options out there, especially for small dogs, and the real-time tracking features are locked behind a subscription paywall. Lastly, styling options are pretty limited. This is what you get. So with all of the new collars on the market today, is the SpotOn still worth it? If you have a medium to large property and you have a dog that loves to explore, or you just want a system that genuinely works anywhere without any base stations or Wi-Fi, then SpotOn's absolutely worth it. It's accurate, it's flexible, it's durable, and one of the only collars that truly performs well in wooded or rural areas. If you're ready to try it, use the link in the description box and enter code EXCITED for $75 off. Give your dog freedom, give yourself some peace of mind. Appreciate everybody watching today, and we'll see you in the next video.